bounce back for that. You can start wherever you want. But you know what I'm saying? The best part about being in the industry and moving around, then tell us about the lowest part and how you was able to, you know what I'm saying, get back on your feet.
The best part was definitely just thus far. The best part has just really been, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it sounds crazy a little bit, but it's the truth. It's been really the acknowledgement.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You go places, people, they like, damn, oh man, I love
like
that song.
yeah.
Oh my God, like, I love your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in radios, going places, they singing your songs. That was probably the high for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Performing and then like, they're singing it.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even singing it. Like, before, I've been doing this since I was 12. That's what you dream of.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being in them offices with some of them guys that I respected and just heard about and dreamed to work with, you know what I'm saying? So those was definitely the highs. The lows has just been, you know, my experiences with the game has been like, I think it's been like every other artist to a degree though. You know what I'm saying? They all go through it in some way, shape, or form. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go through the ringer, like you deal with the politics, the things that you hear about is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my whole situations with both of my major deals that I signed, Def Jam and Epic, I got taken off of both of those labels. It wasn't I got dropped or it was a problem with me and this person or the record didn't perform well or this, that. It was like they took me off of it. The other people that I was dealing with.
Hello.
Air horns when I'm in the building. B, you already know. We back at it. We're all set. Episode 128. Your boy Rich is in the building. Your lovable host. I got my brothers with me. My good brothers is with me, man.
Yeah, man. I'm here. Uncle Free is in the building. Your favorite co-host. You know what I mean? We here and we got a special guest. Let them know. Introduce yourself. Tell them who you are.
Your boy Swiffer, man. I'm in the building with my guys, man. We all set. What's happening?
For
sure.
Swift, thanks for pulling up, bro.
Definitely, man. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Much love, B. What's good, man? You got some new joints on the way, new vibes out.
Yeah, man. Legend
has things rolling.
Okay. Legend has it. My new project out right now. You know what I'm saying? On all digital streaming platforms. But yeah, that shit out, man. And a lot more to come. A lot more to come. For sure.
That's fire, bro.
Let's backtrack. Let's start from, you know what I'm saying, the beginning, the foundation. You know what I'm saying? So the people can get a little bit more acclimated with who you are. And actually how we found you know what I'm saying? Because front of the show, we got, he off camera focus. He made the, you know what I mean? He made the connection, you know what I mean? Like Brandy the Moss. Brady the Moss, you know what I mean? Right. So, you know, he put that together for us. But like, obviously, I've known each other a while. How did you get started rapping? Like, what was the introduction for you? What made you realize, like, oh, I'm nice at this. This is something I could really pursue.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We kind of talked a little bit off camera, but man, I started off making beats.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I started off making beats. My uncle was a producer. You know, I'm from North Carolina, Durham, you know what I'm saying? But my family from Jersey. So, like, in the summers and shit, I used to go up to no, we could cuss.
Yeah, I used to go
don't
get too crazy, but yeah.
Too crazy for YouTube.
Kick
me in the face again.
I rock with YouTube.
Yo, you know I ain't gonna lie. Let me quick on what's the name, right? So last episode we were talking crazy, flagrant, right? I said it on the joint, like there's no way YouTube is monetizing this, right? Because I be going through it. The second I hit the upload, it was Gucci. They let it ride. I couldn't believe it.
Damn.
I've been going through. I'm like, yo, they blocked everything else we was trying to do. We talking flagrant. I'm talking about Jamie Foxx got cloned and all type of nonsense.
Man. Okay.
All right, and it passed the vibe check.
And they passed the vibe check. I'm like, all right, maybe YouTube might be lightening up.
They trying to lighten. They need to.
They need to. Yeah, let us know.
Feel me?
But yeah, man. You know, so my uncle used to, you know, he was a producer, so I used to go up to New Jersey in the summers and shit, and you know, just go down there with him, and it really kind of like sparked me. You know what I'm saying? But fast forwarding a little bit, you know, I was in middle school and stuff, and I had two of like my best friends at the time. One of them was rapping and one of them was singing. You know what I'm saying? I was the kid on the lunch table. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff happened with that. You know, them guys, we was in a group and, you know, they kind of just pushed me to start rapping, man. And I was like 12 years old.
And that's when you started writing.
Oh, yeah, that's young for real.
Yeah, man. It's been a minute.
So you said you was 12, you was in a group. So how did you go from the group to like transition to the solo career and then get in the label situation?
Just regular shit. You know, time passed. You know, he started going that way. He started going that way. The girls start pulling this one that way.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, over time, like you start losing people and just things to life really in general. But I was in two groups. It went from a 3-man group to a 2-man group. You know what I'm saying? And then it ended up just being me. You know
Okay.
I wanna can we quick segue to like everybody with balls from North Carolina has up top roots.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed
What's
that.
what's going on? Like, y'all got a strong balls in North Carolina up top roots connection like going on at all times.
Well, hold on. I ain't gonna give y'all that. I was about to give it to you a little bit. I ain't gonna give you that though. You know what I'm saying? I would say a lot of us from there though. You know what I'm saying? Just like with anything, we do got some influences, and a lot of New York guys was coming to Durham, where I'm from in particular, in like the '90s and shit. They even big on them. They was in Greensboro and different stories like that. So the influence is definitely there. But you got some country niggas down there, man. That they kicking it. You know what I'm saying? They kicking it for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, all right. So how'd you end up in Atlanta? Let's get into that. So you was rapping.
Right.
Everybody went their separate direction.
Right.
How'd you get down here and get into the label situation, getting signed and all that?
Well, I kept at it, you know what I'm saying? I kept at it, obviously, you know what I'm saying? When those guys kind of, they just went on their paths in life. But, one thing led to another. I actually had got heard by a DJ that was on XM Radio.
Okay.
In D.C. Her name was DJ Nina 9. And she kind of heard my music through MySpace and some stuff like that. So, long story short, man, I wound up getting on the radio up there in D.C.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was on XM Radio. At the time, I was the only unsigned artist in regular rotation.
That's
it
right.
was like XM 66 Raw, Leo G and Miss Kitty.
Okay.
It was up there. But Nando, DJ Nando, rest in peace, DJ Nando.
R.I.P. Nando.
But, yeah, absolutely. But he heard me on XM Radio.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he got in contact with me somehow, man. You know what I'm saying? And me and him chopped it up. I ain't know him from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He just told me a couple of things like, he thought I was talented and so on and so forth. And I ended up coming to Atlanta. He was in Atlanta at the time, but I ended up coming to Atlanta for Club Crucial.
Yeah.
They was doing back at that time. They was doing like the contests and stuff like that.
Shout out Crucial,
man. I went there. I was like 16, 17ish. I messed around and I won the contest. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I met Clay too. Rest in peace of Clay.
Okay, yeah. Shout out OGK.
Yeah, man. He wanted to bring me back down there. I wound up meeting Nando. Man, me and him kind of got locked in, man. Me and him was locked in like every day. I wound up moving here officially at like 17, 18 years old. 18.
Okay,
18,
fresh out of high school type.
Fresh out. You know what I'm saying? And it was on since then, man. It was on.
So who did you get? Who was you signed to? Or what was your label situation?
Well, yeah, my first situation was with Akon.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
you ain't never signed with Nando? Didn't Nando have a label too? Or
well, I had a label. You know what I'm saying? Coming from North Carolina, I was always like, that was my thing. Like,
you want to do your own thing. Yeah.
At that time too, we seen a lot of the Diddy's and the Jay-Z's. Like, I'm just a young kid, just impressionable rather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had my label. You know what I'm saying? And when I got with Nando, that's when we kind of combined. You know what I'm saying? We combined. I got with Nando and a guy named AB. You know what I'm saying? But we just kind of took on what I was already doing because I had guys that were signed already, not signed, but they was already down with me. You know what I'm saying? Different artists, producers, so on and so forth. Focus, you know what I'm saying? We had already had our little crew in North Carolina. So we kind of like just transitioned from North Carolina to Atlanta with it.
Okay. You talk about little light skin AB?
Yeah, you know AB?
Yeah, we be honest all the time?
Yeah.
That's the homie. I fuck with AB.
Yeah, AB. Yeah. Him and Nando. Those are my guys. Like when I came to Atlanta, it was them. You know what I'm saying?
So
they had the streets on a frenzy.
It was crazy out here. It was fucking crazy.
They had the streets in a frenzy. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I was 18 to that.
Nando was the heaviest strip club DJ moving. Like, they had the streets in a frenzy.
No question about it.
For sure. Like, you had to bring your music. If you wanted your shit to get lit, you was bringing it there to go play your Onyx, all that shit.
And that was a time, too, when Atlanta really had it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They had a stronghold for real. Like, Atlanta's still doing what Atlanta do, you know what I'm saying?
But it's starting to get a little bit more regional, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, for sure. But at that time, it was like,
Atlanta had it.
And Nando was an integral part, you know what I'm saying, of that whole basic right there.
For sure.
Yeah.
So when you got with Nando, then you had a real big single, Pull Up, right? That was
Pull Up came a little later.
All right.
Came a little later. So
get us to that. Get us to that.
So the situation with Nando, you know what I'm saying? Nando, obviously, like you said, he was in the clubs, you know what I'm saying? So he was playing my music, you know what I mean? And Akon wound up coming to the club one night, and I happened to be there too. Like I was like in the booth with Nando, and then Akon was like in the section right by the DJ booth. Nando played one of my songs, you know what I'm saying? Akon was like, "Oh, yo, that." You know what I'm saying? He just like pointed at me. Like I was right beside him. He pointed at like that. And from there, we did our deal. You know what I'm saying? It took a little time, probably like a couple months to really finalize everything. But, I was signed with Akon for maybe a year or two. I don't remember exactly how long. Maybe probably like closer to 2 years or something like that. But I wound up doing a deal with Def Jam while I was still signed with Akon through No ID.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And long story short, man, a bunch of different things happened. The game happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different people, businesses, this and that. Industry stories that you be hearing. You know what I'm saying? And just a lot of stuff happened.
So I was just about to get into you. Like, what was like some of the roadblocks when you were signed with Akon? You know what I mean? Because he, at the time, I think he was still an artist too. Wasn't he putting out music for himself?
That's probably that was the biggest roadblock.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't that Akon ain't rock with the people that he had signed at the time. It was me, Verzuz, Money Man.
I remember Money Man. Oh yeah, Money Man.
He used to go by Money J.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Money Man, yeah, he was signed over there, Billy Blue, and a dude named YB. But Akon rocked with his artists, you know what I'm saying? He had us everywhere for a summer for sure. You know what I'm saying? But he was an artist. He was busy. He had his own things going on, and you know what I'm saying? That's why it'd be hard to sign to an artist.
It's only so much you can do.
Yeah, I mean, if you still active, it ain't so much you gonna do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that was kind of like the biggest roadblock I would say. You know what I'm saying? And then me being young, I'm like 21, 22 at the time. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I had just signed a deal with damn Def Jam, No ID. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my mind like, but things happen, man. Things happen.
Was you ever able to put out any projects under Akon, or how'd that work out?
I put out singles. I put out singles with Akon, and I had some minor radio play, like from definitely in my city and different little spots. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, more than that, we just really that was my first opportunity of really seeing the game up close. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the mansions, I'm driving the cars, you know what I'm saying? It was something, I was 20 years old, 19, 20, it was something.
How was he acting when you was ready to go another lane, when you was switching up on him? How do you feel about it?
I'm gonna be real, man. At that time I had just we had left Def Jam. He had took his artists off of Def Jam. It was just me and Verzuz at the time. But I had some other things in the works. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to kind of like do my next thing. Yeah. And I talked to him. At the time, Nando had passed. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or shortly before. You know what I'm saying? So, some time had passed, man, and it was just a world with the things I was going through, and so I just called him, man. I hit him up, let him know. And he agreed. Like, he wasn't
he ain't even get on no strong arm extra shit or nothing like that.
Man, I respect him for it because he, I signed to him. He could have did whatever he wanted for real. You know what I'm saying? But he respected where I was coming from. I talked to him like a man. He understood what I was saying. And it took a little while, you know what I'm saying? It probably took like another 3-4 months before I got out of it for real. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, that's water under the bridge.
Let me see if the nigga changed his mind or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Like squeeze another single out.
Right. But it was crazy because at the time, I had another opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And it was somebody who kind of had seen the whole story play out. You know what I'm saying? He's seen like, oh shit, what just happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, so he was ready to take me up through another system, you know what I'm saying? So I got out of that situation. And then I'm like, yo, get out of the situation and we can get out of the situation. And I hit him up. It's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man. Here we go.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yappity yap.
But I ain't gonna lie, I respect the guy to this day, and I respect him.
I was just about to say, are you gonna say a name or you gonna throw a name out there? I ain't gonna
say that. You know what I'm saying? But I will say I respected him then and I respect him now. But
even though his situation was fluff?
I can't say it was fluff because I had been in contact with him throughout the years, even way after that. Like, even I probably talked to him a year ago or something, like, you know what I'm saying? So he was always somebody I could reach out to, you know what I'm saying? So I can't even say that, but it just didn't work out how I thought it would, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you out of convict. Explain us how you go from there to getting signed to Pull Up. Give us that story
that was
in a
probably like another 2 year gap.
Wait. First, real quick, because you keep mentioning No ID. Where No ID come? How
he threw that out there. Just like real quick.
Yeah, like what's going
that's
on
just regular.
Right. Well, the No ID thing happened because I had been making my little rounds and building my buzz in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I had a record with Jeezy too. It was Money and the B Word.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like my first
I remember
record.
that joint. That joint was going crazy.
Underground and like turned me up.
It was like, that shit was going crazy.
Yeah,
I was in Follies and all that to that. That shit was a joint.
Yeah.
That was a joint. That was a joint.
So I was picking up steam, man. But you know, where I'm from, you know, we do that type of rap y'all was talking about. Like we got a New York influence, we got a down south influence.
Yeah.
So, and we also came up, you know, doing music with Ninth Wonder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we had a heavy, you know, from boom bap to that, you know what I'm saying? But Coach K is how, and the short answer is Coach K.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Coach K understood what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So Coach K he just sent my music to No ID. Like, yo, check out this kid, man. Like, you know, he signed with Akon, but yo, check him out. No ID was just like ecstatic about it, man. He wanted to fly me out. The LA where his studio was at was the old Dr. Dre studio.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, a crazy thing about No ID too, man, I got like the same story a lot of people got about him. Like when I first got to the studio with him, you know, I was like a 3-day joint. I ain't do no music with him the whole first day. We just talked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He just got to pick my brain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Seeing what type of dude I was, what I was thinking, where I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? Kind of let me in on his life and how he moved and operated. But yeah, man, from there, I stayed out there for a few days, man. You know, just went through all music and all that stuff. And then they signed me, man. They wanted to take me up through there.
That's fire.
Yeah.
How's that feel like? What'd you feel like walking in Dre joint, Dre studio? Like,
it was incredible.
Like
that was incredible.
That's gotta be
music with No ID. That's legendary in itself.
What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm from a small town, like, you know what I'm saying. But
yeah,
it was something. It was something for
Oh
sure.
yeah, like crazy chills. Like, yo, with the legends right now.
With the legends, man, it felt
heavy.
It felt like that. You know what I'm saying? But my life and my story has always been like just crazy, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just the peaks and the valleys.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's life, man. It's life. You know what I mean?
So you LA, No ID, and this is all throughout the time of, is this after Convict? Or this was during
this simultaneously
with
it was
Convict?
like I got signed to Akon first, so this
Yeah.
was probably like 6 months later.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So how did you have two different deals going on at the same time? How that
I was
work?
already signed to Akon.
Oh, okay.
But to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? It was some industry stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was some industry stuff that kind of went on. Like, because at the time, like I was saying earlier, Akon, you know, he was doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing at that particular moment. So it was like, I was still moving on. I had a system behind me with Nando and AB and all my guys and my Carolina guys. Like, and the new people that I had met out here, I met a lot of guys out here. You know what I'm saying? So I was just anxious to go, but they didn't really know about, that's what I'm really trying to get at. They didn't really know, Convict didn't really know about the
situation with No ID.
like that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was out moving and moving. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. So
you like, yo, I'm trying to get shit done, bro. I don't even care about
you know what I'm
right
saying.
now.
And I think they respected that because Akon is, you know who Akon is. So Akon did everything from A to Z. So he understood that mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
All right, and I gotta keep bringing it back. So how we get the pull up?
Pull up came. So, you know, after that, all of that kind of stuff fizzed out with the Def Jam stuff and, you know, Nando passing and all that good stuff, man. So it was just kind of like back to the basics.
Okay.
But it was different a little bit because I had already made and established certain relationships.
Yeah.
You know,
you had a good foundation.
Yeah, so me and Focus, actually, man.
Shout out to Focus. He off campus right there.
Facts, man.
We did the live show with Focus. You know what I mean? Go check that out. That episode is still on YouTube.
And Focus got a new project coming out called Dots.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Produced by yours truly.
Oh, yeah. We gonna get into that, too.
You produced the whole joint?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah. But
Vibes are Eternals. Can we still get that? You know what I mean? We still got the... Okay, Vibes are Eternals still out. Shout out to Focus.
2, right?
3 coming? Okay.
I like the energy.
Facts. But me and him just hit the ground running, man. If it was something in this city that we heard about that we could be a part of, it was a part of it. Every open mic in the city you could think about, like we frequent them like every week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to find something, you know what I'm saying? And then soon enough, Chubby, you know,
Shout out to Chubby.
You know what I'm saying?
He, from the Bronx.
Yeah, for sure. He wound up, you know, he had been in the city for a while anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he wound up getting a situation with Epic, you know what I'm saying? He did a deal with Epic, and he had a label as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But he was up there at Epic, and then, long story short, man, Chubby just knew me from back in the day, moving and grooving, and we connected. You know what I'm saying? And it was actually strange though because he was already at Epic, and he took me up there before I got a deal.
Okay.
Yeah, he took me up there once before and they ain't signed me. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy because I had performed Pull Up. I had to perform for them.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Pull Up was one of the records I did. You know what I'm saying?
What would you have to like do it in the office?
Like on some Bobby Shmurda shit? Jump on the table in front of the crackers?
I probably should have jumped on the table. You know what I'm saying? I probably should have did that. You know, I'm Mr. Cool probably. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
But nah, it was the staff. The staff was out there. We was in the office. You know what I'm saying? I just pretty much got a mic and was right here and fucking performed for him.
Yeah.
You know, it was dope though. I ain't gonna lie, it was dope. It was a dope whole situation, but he didn't end up signing me. It was me and this other girl that went up there. You know, whatever. But you know, we wound up. Neither of us got signed at the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But she was hot too. You know what I mean? But what ended up happening was we went back to work. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chubby, we came back. We went back to work, and I wound up getting a record that was we had 1 million streams on that joint before I had any deal.
On Pull Up.
Yeah, 1 million streams. I was on the radio.
Who made the beat for that?
Drake. A
Okay.
cat named Drake. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? From out of Florida, but he in Atlanta. I think he's from Florida. But he in Atlanta for sure. But yeah, man. So what ended up happening, his situation, I had to go back to Epic. You know what I'm saying? Because I was signed with Chubby at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I wound up, per his clause and whatever, I had to go. They had the first right of refusal, so they had to be able to turn it down officially.
Okay.
Before I could sign with anybody else. And of course, they ain't turn it down. I had 1 million plus some streams, and we was on the radio in Atlanta already, and when we was on all the radio stations.
Yeah, nah, that shit was big.
Yeah, for sure. And that was before I was signed with anyone. You know what I mean?
So that,
as far as a major label.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you did some touring with that single, right?
Yeah, we did. We moved all around. We moved all around the United States with that. Yeah,
That was big.
For sure. I had actually got my first like little taste of that though with the Jeezy record.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was overseas. I was signed with Akon at the time too. Akon had this big club in Dominican Republic. Akon had the craziest club I ever seen in my life in the DR.
Word?
I swear on everything. That was like it was like a movie club. It was serious, man. It was serious. It was, yeah, man. So I had got a little taste of moving around from the Akon, but when Pull Up came, it was different. I was doing in front of 10,000 people, in front of 5,000, 2,000. It was big.
That shit was serious.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
That shit was serious.
So like dealing with all the labels and the red tape and all that, like would you go through that again? Would you try to get a major deal again?
Probably eventually, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends.
Yeah, it gotta be, because that red tape sounds crazy. Like the shit you like, damn, that's a lot of.
I think that it's so different now. Like the game is so different now. It's like they're not gonna sign you unless you popping anyway. So it's just like it depends on how popping I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm already doing numbers, what
you signing for them for?
You know what I'm saying? But I still believe that the majors they have, because I've been in them systems before. I've seen what they can do.
Yeah.
Like, they press the button. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they press that button,
right now.
you up through there. Like, most of the time, I'm gonna keep it hot. It ain't the artist or the song is so incredible or this or that. Man, they press the button.
That's why I keep trying to tell them about Ice Spice. I keep trying to tell them about Ice Spice. She want to hear you.
I like Ice Spice, but I mean, it's a button push.
It's a button getting pushed.
Yeah, she got a button now.
So they push the
button.
They
believe in her. Like, but niggas ain't believing her last year, but we'll get it out later. But anyway,
I be arguing with people about her. I think she done solidify herself in such a short period of time.
Yeah, I agree. We just talked about that last episode. Like the women rappers, they had a good year between her, Glorilla, like Scarlett. Like they promote her like she the next big thing out of New York. The Scarlett joint.
I ain't gonna lie. I take Ice Spice and Glorilla over anybody, over the Booty Hole Brown.
All day.
Yeah, I mean, like
Ice Spice not doing nothing crazy.
Ice Spice and Glorilla, at least they trying to rap, and at least they're not just like OD degrading themselves.
Shit,
You know what I'm saying? Like just destroying Sukiana and the other joint, Booty Hole Brown and all that. It's just too much for me, B. Like they're wilding. They're destroying society, B. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hey man, I would say this though. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else has been clear, there's a space for everything.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
There's somebody to listen to anything.
Yes.
There's somebody there to listen to you.
It's niggas that think that Booty Hole Brown shit is like a platinum hit. It's like it. Like, they feel like these niggas be feeling like, they be playing that. The niggas will tell you that shit like March Madness. Like, for real. It's
like March Madness is crazy.
Yo, so let me just piggyback off what you were saying though. So you was telling us, okay, You had Pull Up. You was on tour. Rich brought up the Red Tape. Tell us what was your highest highs in the industry, and then tell us what your lowest lows, and how did you bounce back for that? You can start wherever you want. But you know what I'm saying? The best part about being in the industry and moving around, and then tell us about the lowest part and how you was able to, you know what I'm saying, get back on your feet.
The best part was definitely just thus far. The best part has just really been, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it sounds crazy a little bit, but it's the truth. It's been really the acknowledgement.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You go places, people, they like, damn, oh man, I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like, I love your shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being in radios, going places, they singing your songs. That was probably the high for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Performing, and then like, they're singing it.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even singing it. Like, before, I've been doing this since I was 12. That's what you dream of.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being in them offices with some of them guys that I respected and just heard about and dreamed to work with, you know what I'm saying? So those was definitely the highs. The lows has just been, you know, my experiences with the game has been like, I think it's been like every other artist to a degree though. You know what I'm saying? They all go through it in some way, shape, or form. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go through the ringer, like you deal with the politics, the things that you hear about is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my whole situations with both of my major deals that I signed, Def Jam and Epic, I got taken off of both of those labels. It wasn't I got dropped or it was a problem with me and this person or the record didn't perform well or this thing. It was like they took me off of it. The other people that I was dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And it was because something that was out of my control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a situation at Epic. I ain't gonna go into it too heavy, but that shit came from the bottom down. But because I'm beside the man, you know what I'm saying? It was just like,
you had to feel it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? It came on me. You know what I'm saying? But
did L.A. Reid dub Chubby?
I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. Because, you know, honestly, true enough, even after L.A. left Epic and started doing his own thing, him and Chubby was still locked in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now you're independent now.
For sure.
You're doing your own thing.
Sure.
Tell us about the album. Legend Has It. Yeah, I mean, get into that.
Yeah. What this project is special to me because, like we were talking earlier, it's just like, man, it's like I started a whole new creative process. You know what I'm saying? For me, like, I did everything from top to bottom. I never did that. Like, I always surrounded myself with hot producers and engineers.
I was just about to ask, you engineered the project too?
I did everything on this project. And it wasn't even because I had to.
Yeah, Tyler shit.
Yeah, I wanted to do it. Like, I wanted to, I'm like, yo, why am I... If I send this to somebody, I already know what's gonna happen because I've been there.
The whole time, all you're gonna do is telling them what to do anyway.
Send it back. I'm famous for it in my little sessions and stuff. I'm famous for I slide the engineer over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, bro, 1 second. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I hear what I'm hearing on it. It's been a few times, though, I ain't gonna lie, where it's like, yeah, it's nothing I can even do. This guy. What I'm gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let him do what he do. Like, he changing my record and everything. I'm like, yeah, that's hot. You know what I'm saying? But most of the times that hasn't been my experience. And even with the like producers that I've dealt with in the past, like on a consistent basis, like I just got to a point where it's like I don't think that they was really making what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy? I was playing your album on the way here, and I was gonna ask you, like, yo, you pretty good at like picking beats. You know what I'm saying? But now it makes sense. Like, you made your own beats, you know how you rap. And I always been wanting to say, like, the best albums to me in music is when it's like one artist and one producer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whether it's Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones, it's a cohesive sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, it can't get no more cohesive than you
with
rapping you did yourself.
Using the same
you know what I'm saying?
Using the same
piece, like, it ain't gonna get no more.
Same way.
It ain't gonna get more cohesive than that.
Nah, when I threw the first joint on, I was like, hold on, what's going on here? Then I'm listening, like, this nigga got a lot of shit to get off his chest.
Yeah.
Say less.
Facts. I was mad. I was
mad on
that.
You was letting some shit off. Yeah. But you said also, so you said you started off making beats, but I'm gonna assume that it's way more technical now than what you was doing when you first started making the beats, or did you feel like it was easy to pick back up?
Yeah, I mean, it was easy to pick back up to a degree because I've always still, like, I keep a keyboard.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how to play piano? Or just on your musicianship?
Really, but you know what I'm
can
saying?
put some keys together.
I can play what I want to play. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ask me to play some Beethoven, I'm hitting. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I hear something,
play
I can
some
do that.
shit, yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I've always just been musically inclined with that kind of stuff. But yeah, I started, but I stopped for so long. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid when I did it. I was like 12, 13, and I stopped because, like I said, I had at the time, in my eyes, I had the two hottest producers I could get around. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
on
clearly,
my team. You know what I'm saying? So like, what the hell I'm making beats for?
Exactly.
Let them do it. Like, you know what I mean? But like it was more out of necessity, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a beginning for me with that. So I'm excited. I got some new stuff I've been working on already. It's like better than everything I've done. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We said Focus got an album.
You're on your hitmaker shit.
Yeah.
Focus got an album on the way. Are you doing some production on his joint?
I did his whole joint. We got like, what is it, 8 songs, 8 records on there. Yeah. It's hard too.
It's fire.
Yes, it's high.
How long was the process now? Because you usually, let me ask you this: when you was just rapping, how long would it take you to put together a project, as opposed to now?
Together,
as opposed to now that you got to rap and you making the beats.
Well, it varies, but I will say it took me longer. It take me longer.
I would assume
it take me longer now that I'm doing the beats, but I'm also learning still. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even going front. Like, I'm not just this producer extraordinaire. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm an artist. I know what I want to hear.
Yeah.
I know from an artist standpoint, like, yo, I feel like I know what a better beat sound than most producers. I know that sound kind of crazy because whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm an artist, so I'm listening for certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was a pretty natural progression for me, but it's still, I got to learn the technicalities. Like, I'm not one of them people that I believe in. You got to put the time in, bro. Because I don't think nobody can just start rapping and doing music and do what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no way I'm going to be able to just jump in that lane and just do what dudes have been doing for 10, 15, 20 years. Like,
yeah, facts. It's really, to me, it's really crazy when you listen to beats without it sounds so different. Like it's so crazy what artists and engineers do for a beat. It be like, yo, what? This was the beat? Are you serious?
A lot. The engineer is key. Like, people don't realize the engineer how to
just the little ad libs.
I ain't gonna lie, it's probably the most important part of the finishing product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we heard most of these records, and I'm talking about any record, unmixed,
trash,
you wouldn't even like it.
You know, not like it. It's funny, just to speak on that too. Like, one of my favorite artists, Max B. Like, a lot of his shit was, and you could tell the engineer was just in the dirt somewhere. Like, it just wasn't even engineered. You know what I mean?
That's it.
That's it. He was just rapping over the beat, and they was throwing that shit out there. Man. But so you could hear it. He had the real quality engineer.
Mix. Like, come on, man. Max B was in the hottest all. You know what I mean?
Jersey mixes is always
Ross engineers top to his shit always sound like a movie too. He's one of them niggas. I'm like, yeah, he got an elite enginer. Like, they make it. They added his mix sounds. It sounds really special. It does.
It does.
It really does. Tell us, what's your favorite track on the album? Mine's is me personally. I like F Fuck You Mean, and I think it was another joint, Lemon Squeeze. Is that right? Lemon joints that stand out to me.
You know what, man? I'm gonna say something I probably shouldn't say, but I'm gonna keep it hot. You know what I'm saying? Once it's done, once I'm over it, once I do it, I'm done with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So you're not listening to that joint no more. So.
I don't even listen to it.
You like a chef. Some of the niggas that to cook the food and they
I
won't
hope
even.
y'all listening to it. You know what I'm saying? It took me a long time to.
You like, bro, I've been listening to this song for a year plus, bro. It's over.
Man. And then this time I made the beat. I did this. I heard them songs excessively. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm off it. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
My favorite song, it'd be hard to say. Honestly, it's like that acknowledgement thing. Like, what would feel good is, what are they saying the song is? You know what I'm saying? That's what you know what I'm saying? That's my thing at this point. I ain't gonna pick my favorite kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no favorite kid. You know
How many kids you got?
I got 2.
I got a
a son and a daughter.
Okay.
8-year-old boy, 3-year-old girl. She about to be 4 too.
Oh, that's fire.
Shout out to the children.
Yeah, for sure. It's about to be Mother's Day too, man. Shout out their mamas.
Yeah, I forgot. I get something from the mother of my child and my mom.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm so happy my mom is married now. I'm not responsible for her no more.
Oh shit! Send her some flowers.
It's the gifts are way cheaper now. Like you're taking, like you got somebody there holding it down sturdy. He's gonna get you whatever you need.
You get a little card.
Hold it down no more. My gifts is way cheaper now.
Yeah, man.
Free, you want to get into your segment? Gonna get into the drip?
Yeah, we could. So listen, every week we got something we call it like the drip report. We're on Fleet segment, and we just try to give the people a quick dive in on like what's going on in the fashion world do's and don'ts, a little advice, what not to do. I think for this week, being that we in Atlanta, it's been 80 degrees the last few days. And for men out there, I just can't stress the importance enough of a good white tee. And that, you know what I mean? Like, it could get you through. I'm not saying you got to base your whole wardrobe on a white tee, but sometimes less is more. And a good, clean white tee in this environment will get you through a lot of situations. You know what I mean? So invest in a good pack. You know what I'm saying? Target got a brand good. I think it's like good Merle, good something. They got some shit. You can always go polo tee. Like, sometimes a lot of niggas get creative, you know what I mean, where you could have just went a light polo tee and that would have got you through the door. You know what I'm saying? So it's hot out. Invest a good. We talked about socks and accessories last week. Good white tee will get you through, be them summer days, them Tuesdays and Thursdays. You don't got too much going on, but it's still $105. Good white tee, man.
Let them know those levels to the white tee. That nasty see-through pack joint. That look. Yo,
that one.
I can see your nipples, champ.
I can see it. I'm glad. I'm glad he added that. Let him. There's certain qualities in the one. You want a thicky. You want a thicky joint. Also, too, like I don't. After about 1 or 2 wears, like, please don't drag it. Like, once you get the underarm, everybody gotta let it go, bro.
Little balls on it.
If it's balls on it, it's a dub. Like, that shouldn't leave the house. Like, that could be like you in the house doing some laundry or cooking. Throw that on. But, like, don't go out with that. Like you said. And when you get that yellow stain right there, it's over with. Collar nasty. Yo, when that collar get shaky.
Pack it up.
Yeah, pack it up, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Love you, man.
Yeah, love you. Love yourself, bro. Yeah, I mean, clean white tee will get you through, but don't be dingy white tee. We're adults now. You know what I'm saying? So,
God.
We're going to pay some bills. We're going to get back to y'all. We're going to touch on a lot of things going on. Diddy and JD got a Verzuz out. The playoffs is going on. Harden on timing. A bunch of other shit.
Elite Scumbaggery and MBDK, we on your ass when we come back.
Oh, yeah, we ain't thinking. Yeah, you front on the bus drivers. We ain't forget about you. We going to talk about you, too. Holla.
This actually was all elite content. Niggas blew it, B. I'll put this show on Patreon. Yo, we back. You already know. We start every second half of every episode with Elite Scumbaggery. If you don't know, Elite Scumbaggery is when somebody does something foul, but he do it in such an epic way, you kind of got to give him props. He's an elite scumbag, right? This week's Elite Scumbag, since we on rap, we on the music industry, we talking that right now with my brother Swift in the building. This week's Elite Scumbag is my man Boom Man. AE, MMI, whatever he's going by nowadays. He's in the rumors. He's in the blogs. Pretty much every artist he's ever had is sick with him and tired of his shit. He's jerking niggas. His chain is bigger than ever. He's running around Roscoe Dash's money.
Who's
That's what streets
AE?
are saying.
Who's that?
This is the Atlanta Suge Knight.
Okay.
He's the Atlanta's Jay Jerkin niggas, apparently.
Okay.
That's
he say got all Roscoe money?
Man. He say he's ran rampant Roscoe Dash's money. His chain is bigger than ever.
He like that. Somebody got to get the bread. The bread going somewhere. Don't be fooled when the singles is hits, niggas, bread is going somewhere.
There's a couple other niggas, Money Moo and other niggas that's coming to the light. Niggas is frustrated. Niggas is tired of him. They're saying he jerked them. You know what I'm saying?
It's tragic.
He put out a lot of joints. He's saying he helped a lot of niggas make a lot of money. He don't know what they talking about. I don't know. I gotta respect it in a way, cause his chain is bigger than ever. And if you don't know what you're doing and you run around signing shit and letting niggas jerk you, that's your own. I can't.
Especially with the information now, I can't still be in.
I'm not shedding a tear for nobody that got jerked, but it is fucked up to be running around jerking niggas. I can't lie, but. My man, Boom Man, Elite Scumbag of the Week for sure.
Shout out to him. So we got a guest here. Let's get into some culture talk. What you want to talk about? What's going on in the news?
We got to start this up with my girl Eboni K. Williams. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed. I love my bougie nose up joints, and I can't believe that she went there because she went there a little too egregious. B, you feel me?
Like, fill them in because I don't think some people might not be familiar with what's going
on. It's a newscaster joint that's pretty famous. Eboni K. Williams, known black newscaster joint. She was on a thing with Iyanla, the Fix My Life joint. You know.
Yeah.
So boom, right? So Iyanla, they would, of course, They were talking about the state of black men with no black man present, which was the first foul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, stop that.
Crazy, stop
They gotta stop
Please
doing that.
stop the fucking
They
black
gotta
man
stop
train.
doing the state of the black man conversation with no black man in present.
Crazy.
Stop doing that.
Crazy.
You feel me? That was the first red flag, which was crazy, right? So they go to a bunch of statistics and fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Oh, about how the black man is behind and he can't do this and that, and he's not no longer capable of being equal with the women or taking care of the women in the household and all that. A bunch of statistics which really don't, if you know how stats work, you know what I'm saying, they can always make any stat to fulfill a narrative, you know what I'm saying? And how many niggas you know is really out here telling the government how much money they make? Like all of them are like, let's stop the madness. You know what I'm saying? Where are your stats even really coming from? What's the base of all of this, right?
Yeah.
So basically it starts off on that type of time. Then Iyanla asks Eboni K, would you date a bus driver, right? Eboni K goes, maybe if he owned the bus, you feel me? And Iyanla like, yo, I would jack a bus driver. I mean, not to mention Iyanla's like 70 years old. Like, what are we talking about? Nobody cares about her opinion on who she would fuck. Like, let's not get crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy to me that shorty, I respected the fact that she kept it tall. Like, I'm not gonna fuck a bus driver, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's not do that.
Yeah.
But it was crazy that after the backlash that she caught, she tried to spin it into like she was trying to push, she wanted to uplift the black man. A bus driver is a dumb nigga that got C's and D's in school, and she wants black men to go to college and all this fluffery European bullshit thought. And it's like, why are we like, that whole thought process was crazy to me. You feel me? Like, why are we equating being a bus driver to a nigga that did bad in school? And why are we equating a nigga with a bad job to a nigga that did bad in school? Nigga, school is like one barometer that does not like truly define a person's intelligence or where he's gonna be. All the greatest entrepreneurs you ever met in your life were bad school students. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm a fucking grandson of a truck driver. You know what I'm saying?
Her mom's was a truck driver.
Like
my bus driver.
My grandfather.
Yeah, her mom's was a bus driver. She's doing all that. Her mom's was a bus driver.
That's ridiculous, bro. My grandfather drove trucks, bro. My grandfather moved a whole generation of a whole family of niggas from Jamaica on a truck driver salary, nigga. Like
real right.
Moved the whole family, a whole generation of people to a whole nother country, bro.
Bro, I mean, and the real is, man. Listen, man. Every job gotta be filled. Somebody gotta take these kids to school. You don't want nobody to, you know, listen, you going issue on that? Like, come on, man.
I remember when I was younger, like one of my homies, his pops drove the subway train, and I remember like my aunt and his pop used to talk, and she used to tell us like, "Yeah, I think he's making $120 a year, and he getting good benefits." Like, don't be. This was back like late '90s. You know what I mean? Like, making 6 figures driving a train every day. So let's not get crazy. And you getting elite benefits.
We confused. Our whole culture. It's confused right now, you know what I'm saying? It almost pitted us against each other. But, you know, that falls into somebody's hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's part of the plan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For a group
exactly. Somebody wanted to be like
divisive.
Somebody
wanted if you would think black men and women hate each other, if you go on the internet.
I mean, we kind of do.
I'm about to say we damn near do. You feel me? They made it like that, though. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the black woman is lost and the black man is lost too. Yeah. We both got it.
Yeah, they did a number. They did a number on the nuclear family.
I feel everybody's entitled to their personal standards, but like we all have to be logical. Eboni K is allowed to say that in her personal life. She's a highly educated, highly successful woman.
Highly earning.
She deserves to say that she wants to date an entrepreneur, a successful man. I didn't feel no
way about that.
But when she tried to spit it into the upliftment of black men somehow, after you just was talking about how statistically black men weren't good enough. Basically, you're trying to reroute and trying to excuse the reason why you don't date black men.
Right. My problem,
you know what I'm saying?
My problem with that is this too, man. It's like, yo, if we're gonna keep it a buck, let's keep it a buck across the board. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, you don't want to date no bus driver. All right, I understand why a woman that got some
real motion. She got motion.
Yeah.
I understand.
She want to date a certain type of lifestyle.
Sisters, they got motion. Like, probably not gonna do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like I'm supposed to date a such and such. Whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't up to par. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably some niggas looking at her like
not, if we're gonna say it's, I ain't gonna say it ain't up to par, but it ain't up to par. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we dating for the wrong reasons, man. Find somebody you like, you find them attractive,
good
like
character, good moral.
Build. You know what I'm saying? It's people right now that started off in the mailroom that's getting crazy benefits right now. You know what I'm saying? Getting more money than your local drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? So let's stop all that, man. Like who you like, date them for that. Don't date no man for money. Dudes don't date no girl for just some shallow fluff stuff. I'm a little shallow too, I ain't gonna lie. So I ain't thinking like that.
I'm super shallow.
You're shallow, but after a while, if she a bum bitch, let her go.
You know what I'm saying?
She don't got a car, she don't got no money, let her
go. Super shallow,
but at
bro.
the same time, you gotta be some type of line you gotta draw at some point. Swift, come on, man.
I personally think the biggest problem we have in not even black, but just the male population, we don't have enough standards for women. We don't hold women accountable for enough, and we don't say, bitch, you're not good enough for this dick. You can't fuck me. Like, when we start being like that, like, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't got no...
We just want to bust.
We ain't got no self-control. We ain't got no self-discipline.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the same. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to do better because, honestly, we're enabling them.
Exactly.
And they messing us up in return.
Because we done all been there. We done been with Trish and be like, yo, why am I around these hoes? They're like so beneath me. Right
She's
now.
only fun when you're drunk. You know what I'm saying?
So after you nut, it'd be like, all right, quiet.
You know what I'm saying? But the real thing is shit. Some of them might feel like that too.
Yeah.
They feel like that about us.
Yeah.
You gotta do better,
man.
Well, leave. Let me not and leave then.
Both parties are good people. You know what I'm saying? Both sides are good people. What is it? You know, we gotta do better, man.
More emphasis on morals and character. You know what I mean?
Yeah, be like, building is key. Like, but in today's society, it's all microwave. Shorty's not about to build with you, son.
No, they coming. They want this shit to be all the way.
They want your shit about 93% completed, yo.
That's crazy. That's crazy because they want that, and then at the same time, they want you to.
Because you
going about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, girl, I just built this castle. You think it's 18 rooms in here.
Mm-hmm.
There's 17 more after you get yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
respectfully.
You know what I mean? Come on now, you gotta pick and choose, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is, though.
You want to switch gears real quick? What you want to get into next?
Freddie Gibbs.
Oh, man. Rat beef.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't be up on nothing. Like, I don't even know what this about. Like,
so Freddie Gibbs is baby mom's. Freddie Gibbs has a OnlyFans joint pregnant right now that apparently he loved her. And like the joint that was with him when he got jumped, when Benny jumped him, Benny and them jumped him, and she just like going absurd on the internet, on Twitters and all that, telling like every iota of his business. Said she got flicks of the man with his butt spread.
That's why
the streets is calling him Freddie Gibbs right now.
It's unfortunate, and then it's unfortunate because there's the pictures of him kissing her mouth to mouth, and then her holding two dicks in her hair.
Nah, so
she's a porn star.
Because she's a real actual OnlyFanser, right? So the man had it's footage of him when he was in love.
OnlyFans sounds too PG-13. She's a porn star, bro. She's like a real porn star. Like OnlyFans is like doing a disservice because it's like you can say OnlyFans and be doing a little bathing suit shit. No,
when I think OnlyFans, I think there's a cock in your mouth.
Porn star. Let's just call her. She's a porno star. She stars in pornos. She's a known porno star.
It was crazy because Academics posted a pic. It was like her kissing Freddie Gibbs and it
mouth
was
to mouth.
her with two dicks.
It
was like wow.
Like she's pregnant by the nigga.
Like wow.
He not now. He like not claiming that she done released all the text saying he love it. He just done went MIA. Like yo, I'm good. But she done came with all the footage. Like yo, I got you spreading your butthole. Like pause.
This goes back, and this goes back to standards of who you mean with, and how we protect our cocks and our levels, bro.
On some G talk, like you know what I'm saying. I don't know that situation like that, but I'm gonna say this though, like getting at what you saying. You right. A man of his stature, he ain't really supposed to be even. You know what I'm saying.
You can clap it, but don't get crazy.
He put a chain on her. He put a chain on her.
That might be the same bus driver talk though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying?
So
why the Trish can't be loved? Somebody need to love the Trish?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe for y'all niggas, y'all can love the Trish. Won't be us.
Yeah. I'm drawing the line somewhere.
If
you suck dick for a living, I'm not with
Warehouse Willie, you can have a sex worker.
Waffle House, you're like, if you suck dick for a living on camera, I'm not cuffing you. Now, I might, if I see you on camera look crazy, I might try it out. I ain't gonna lie. I might gotta try you out.
I must try it out.
I'm gonna try you out.
I must try it out.
I'm gonna try you out, but I'm not cuffing you. And I'm not kissing you in the mouth.
He already knew that she was.
She's a known. She's a known porn star. She's like, if you go to her page, she's like $1 million. Like everybody, she's known.
Nah, she's not $1 million. She's $1 million.
like 100. She's 30.
Yeah.
I might have gassed the man.
I'm not gonna lie. I had already followed her, and I just was like, I was like, wow.
Nah, wow.
Was it a situation like, you know, did what he did, he made a mistake?
No. They have a relationship. He gave her a chain, bro. He was bringing her on tour every day, bro. That was his joint.
A chain.
They got pictures together on the gram. Like he was claiming that.
You know how you got like a baby switch, like, you know what I mean? Like my wifey.
Oh, man.
It was
that was wifey. Like, you're not gonna do that.
I
mean, what I will say is you can't help who you love, man. You all been there. You done fell for some nasty work.
Hey, listen, a whole bunch of dudes done fell in love with some hoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they known hoes.
Yeah. It's one thing to fall in love. All right, I can't.
And you ain't know her past.
All right, niggas. No, niggas is knowingly
know
cuffing.
Niggas
out here knowingly cuffing
whores.
whores.
It ain't special when it come to that. Niggas do that.
But
you know what I'm saying? Porn star might be the next level.
Yeah,
you know
porn star is different.
When you go full blown knowingly cuff a whore, you got to be so sturdy, and you gotta really have change, like, cause now it's like you set yourself up for so much fate. The second it don't go right, for a joint to go put all your business out there, and she's a whore.
That's rough business, man.
That's like, oh man,
rough business.
Like, cause you had to know she's a clout chaser. She's a porn star, bro.
I think that had to been a lot for Ye just to look past the sex tape. Like, all right, I'm gonna wife this. You know what I mean?
See
but
your girl getting hit.
Like, that's there.
I think Ye was liking that shit. Ye kept talking about it.
Yeah, he probably liked that weird shit. I'm good. I don't want wife to be on the internet. Personally.
Bad news, man.
But I mean, Kim does come with $1 billion empire, so I kind of there's certain shit you might make a caveat for.
I'm be honest, man. I know some dudes around my way. One of my best friends in the world, man. He see the world different. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just see it there. He like, yo, you think she ain't never been hit before? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that what we, as men, we want to paint that in our mind? Like, somebody done hit her. Somebody got a video.
I don't, it's ass that you, like, I don't want to be able to Google you throat niggas.
Yeah.
But at it, like,
it don't change the fact of nothing.
Yeah.
She throw to somebody, baby mama done throw to somebody, girlfriend of 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But then it's like at the same time, you know,
I just rather not know.
It's a terrible slippery slope.
I'd rather not see it,
my nigga. It's a slippery, terrible slope though, because then it's like you don't want that. You don't want to be dealing with woo woo. But then it's like you could be at home with the gargantuan elite porno. You know what I mean? On call every day whenever you want it. That's your shit.
Yeah, that's after also 5 niggas drugged her shit. She come home to you after she done got drugged. Oh,
no. That's super crazy. Like she's still
like she just left set.
No. That's too crazy. Okay. I can't do it.
So you said like retired?
Yeah, I can't.
Was she retired?
No, she's acting. Like, she was pregnant, taking the dick.
Yeah, she was.
Yes, she
maybe you didn't know.
Stop saying that.
She might have retired while they were together.
She did not retire.
She took a little break while they was in a relationship.
I'm not gonna let y'all keep trying to save him. I did my research because I was going through the Twitter and going through like all the back and forth. No, she did not retire. He knew every scene.
Damn.
Number 3, she did a scene pregnant and took 2 dicks in the mouth while she was pregnant. This is confirmed facts.
That's why he's not allowed. That's why this
is why this is confirmed.
Hey, we say what we want to say about him, right? But this is all I'm gonna say, man. Just a little bit for my man. People like what they like, man.
Yeah, like what you like. But stand on it then. Don't leave that kid.
It's like, yo, she's just so nasty. I can't get rid of her. But
yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Nasty ass. Like she really not shit, but she just gets. She nice.
I've ever witnessed.
When it's time to get right, she do her thing. But after that, I'll be like, yo, I can't stand you.
Yeah,
like, I can't stand this bitch.
Some bitches are just so disgusting.
Draining ass bitch. Yeah. But when it's time to fuck, you get to it. Like you sucking the dick to drink. You're great. But after I'm not, I be like, you's a bum bitch. Like get away from me.
Yeah, like
fuck out of here, bro.
I can only fault Freddie. I can only fault Freddie for doing all that with the chain. He took away. He moved like a nigga that never got no box before, and I can't condone none of that.
Much, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's not. Freddie Gibbs, man. Hope you get your family in order, man. Get business together, man.
Get your family in order. It's crazy.
Get business in order.
Yo. I totally understand not being able to leave a nasty bitch alone, though, Freddie. But goddamn,
yeah, man.
Gilly and Joe Budden is beefing. Gilly the kid
podcast beef. Podcast beef.
There's a small window behind his bed. He knows shit is not right. What's going on?
I mean,
you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we can get into that.
What's a small window behind the bed mean?
It means nasty work.
It means you might live in a basement.
Yeah, you might live in a basement. But really, you gotta let. They said it was a low tension. You know, Joe Budden got voted #1 podcast, and rightfully so. You know, he's been doing his numbers. He's doing his thing, getting creative, expanded. You know what I'm saying? Gilly and them felt a little slighted.
Okay.
You know, it was a little shade being thrown, but now it's like starting to pick up steam. What I will say is this. Joe Budden was the better rapper than Gilly, and I think the Joe Budden podcast is better than $1 Million Worth of Game. Even though I like $1 Million Worth of Game. Yeah. I mean, because $1 Million Worth of
I like $1 Million Worth of Game, man. I ain't watched, I'm not like heavy on either, but from what I did see, I like $1 Million Worth of Game.
I like Wallow a whole lot.
I think they get the real out of artists.
See, you know, maybe I'm turned off, pause, because I didn't like when they did the tape. They did an interview. They interviewed
Yeah, you hate them niggas off that shit.
Yeah, what's the nigga name?
Mob Ties.
Yeah, the Mob Ties niggas.
Prince.
Yeah, they mentioned Jay Prince, and he was like fake threatening Offset. You know what I'm saying? Like after the fact, it's like, yo, my nigga, like whatever happened, like Takeoff died, like y'all ain't supposed to be promoting that. Like, and for them to let you let them come on the platform and get ridiculous, like it wasn't even necessary.
You're responsible for what happened.
Yeah, and you didn't even need them. You was lit. Like you don't want to hear Jay Prince talk some corny shit about that shit. Like, so you know, maybe that's why I'm like a little biased.
And recently when the Dave Portnoy and the Barstool had
oh yeah, that was corny. Yeah, they was like, yo, we still love you. It was live. Yeah, I didn't like that.
Gilly. I mean, personally, I rock with Wallow super duper tough. I got a lot of respect for Wallow. Gilly not so much. You know what I'm saying?
Is that
Gilly's
more
cool,
so the
though.
jail shit parallel? Like nigga who came home and got back right?
In a way, yeah. Okay. But like that definitely has something to do with it. But I just respect he's down to earth and like he be on some motivational shit and he talks a lot of real like the shit he be talking about, like besides the podcast and all that.
Good morning.
He really be kicking real shit. I wake up in the morning and I'm happy when Wallow shit's at the top of my timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes me feel good when Wallow shit's at the top of my timeline. Tell me some good shit, Wallow. Tell me some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I'll fuck with that.
I like Gilly too though, man. I like
I'm happy for Gilly.
Yeah,
I'm happy for Gilly, but like
I wasn't feeling the part.
It was a little too much cooning for me.
But this is why I'm happy for him too, right? Because it's like, man, as rappers, you know what I'm saying, and artists and stuff like that, man, you don't get no pension. You don't get no 401k. You don't get no safety nets, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So to expand the business, man, to where it's like, yo, you might be a dope rapper, you know what I'm saying? You had your time, but guess what, man? You can still come up here and talk about the game.
Other shit, yeah.
You got a better insight, you know what I'm saying? You got a nice view
different insight.
You know
niggas want to hear about that shit.
They need to hear about it. It's like it's no different from when we watching the ball players that's commentating, opposed to just the, you know,
random
both though.
Yeah.
This dude know the game from the inside. This guy know the game from the outside. Yeah, both of them. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. They just all be beefing. Like get a little shine and just start beefing with each other.
That's hip hop though. They got the
Cam and them beefing.
That's hip hop. That's hip hop.
It's inevitable. It's like if every rapper goes to a podcast,
that's what's gonna happen in a second. Cam and them gonna start dissing this dude.
They're gonna be like,
you know what?
They're already doing it. They already taking shots. Nori taking shots and niggas. Cam taking shots and niggas.
Yeah, man, I like it though, man. You know, it's a good thing for the game that we all in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they really opened up the lane for a lot of stuff, man. And what we know, controversy sells.
Absolutely.
You know, you say the right shit, man. Blow up.
I wouldn't be surprised if niggas is on the same group chat. It's like, yo, man, this week I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit about you. So
yeah,
I love seeing man. But man.
I feel like
come back at me.
It's pre-set up.
WWE
pre-set up. Like
man. It's possible.
Very possible.
A lot of money on the line. Wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't.
But you know, they know beef and drama is sells, man. So even if it's fake real, it's still good for all parties.
Yeah. But I really don't like y'all niggas, but fuck it. Yeah.
You don't like who?
No. That's how they probably feel like, no, I really don't like y'all niggas, but fuck it.
Right. That's a fact.
Gilly, alright, he just be a little too Sambo-ish for me.
Like, I wasn't feeling a day partner shit. That shit kind of blew bounce.
When Gilly first started doing what he was doing, the $1 million worth of game, just to talk, when he was like, right. When he was by the bed with his and all that, like he was kicking game.
Yeah, he was.
You know,
Gilly, I fuck with Gilly because Gilly got a lot of, like you said, life experience, insight on shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying he was tripping about that Lil Wayne talk. I don't believe that.
I do. I could, cause I've heard some old Gilly and I could kind of hear it, like in terms of the flow.
Some Gilly that was higher than Lil Wayne.
No, I say like he probably helped him with like the flow and like his cadence and his structure.
Niggas being in the studio together kind of naturally pick up shit.
That's what I was gonna say. Him being around is enough for a dope rapper to be like, oh, I see how you doing that. Let me check up against the wall. You know, I can do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't say him
Wayne.
writing for Wayne. I ain't gonna go that far.
Nobody writing for Wayne. You got to be hotter than Rain to me to write for Wayne.
Yeah, write for him sounds ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying?
He took your vibe. He got to influence me because you was in the studio with him.
Every artist is influenced.
Yeah.
If me and you go to the studio for 60 days, you around me, next thing you know, I'm like, chill, man, tada. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Like, you know what I'm saying? You pick up on what's around you. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
That's real. Yeah,
man.
The nigga, Chris Brown jumped Usher. Did that really happen?
Oh, I didn't see the footage. I'm not gonna expound upon that. Like, we in the camera age. Like, nobody got no video. Chris Brown wilding. But shout out to them for being professional and Chris Brown for if Usher did get beat up, I want to shout out Usher and Chris Brown because them niggas had a festival the next day. I think it was Chris Brown's festival. Usher pulled up and still performed. Yeah, the Lovers, they was both there. Tiana was there.
You can't stop that.
Yeah, Usher's there. He's gonna keep it going. He's gonna get on stage. Like,
what? That nigga can't be beat. He's like a robot.
I seen Usher fall recently, man. He fell the best way you could fall.
He floated right back up. It was crazy, right? That nigga is unflappable,
Come on, man.
Nah, he's serious.
I don't know, man. He giving bitches herpes and everything. He just bounced back. Nothing stops that nigga.
Chris Brown get a bad rap, man. I've been around Chris Brown a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real cool.
Nigga was cool as hell, man. I ain't gonna hold you. He had the joints though.
I think Chris Brown, he's sitting to me like a beautiful soul.
Chris Brown, beautiful soul is crazy.
Chris Brown like a good guy, man. Couple hoes around, just doing his thing. You know what I mean? Couple spin moves.
Cousins, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. He was a cool guy, man. But you know, we hear stories about what's going on. Who knows, man?
Everybody get jumped sometime.
Yeah, shout out to Usher taking it on the chin, man.
Never been jumped.
Stop playing with Chris Brown.
Y'all been jumped before?
I've been jumped before. I ain't gonna lie. Some Puerto Ricans caught me in high school.
I've been jumped by two guys, but it was like that wasn't really a jump to me because it was two. Like, I can see the like.
So some little Ricans caught you in high school?
Them Riverside niggas caught me in 11th grade going into 12th. Them Riverside niggas caught me bad, B. Broke my shit, like broke my hands, all type of shit. I was fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, that was bad.
I ain't never been jumped. I had some niggas that said it was gonna jump me one time. They never did it.
Yeah, the niggas. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even my beef. It was so crazy. I'm at a house party. It was my man party. His shorty he fucking with a Spanish joint. He had she was cool with the Riverside niggas. All the Riverside niggas came through. He did some shit before I even got there. I didn't even know what I come through. I'm on some trees. I'm doing my thing. The shit about done. I got there late. The Riverside niggas come bum rushing back through the party 20 deep. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's just me and this nigga. Now I gotta fight these niggas. Just me and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I found out I forgot what he did. Something he said some wild. She did some wild. She's one of the niggas. Yeah, B. Got my ass beat for that one. That's what friends are for.
Survived it.
Yeah. You hear to talk about it.
I've
been in a couple situations, man, but I swear, man.
I
just get out of
I fought like two niggas first, though. Don't get crazy.
Then after that,
I fought two niggas, but then it was like, it's only so much.
Downhill from there.
I think I tripped. It was
over. I ain't gonna lie, them the brawls, that's the worst type of fight you could get in. You don't know where it's coming from.
You don't want to be in that.
You might be handling your business with somebody and you just get one of those.
It's over.
Like, yeah, those are the worst.
Because it only takes one punch to the side of your shit to throw your whole equilibrium on.
Then you through. Then you through.
It's over.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's over after that.
I hope Chris Brown wasn't doing that because honestly, from our time right now, Chris Brown and Usher, they the two best we got.
Two R&B, they the top for sure.
They on the top of the mountain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I hope you let them go.
We need an album or a tour from them or something like that.
Don't be tough for Usher. Let Usher live, man. He's a legend.
A golden treasure.
Yeah, let Usher live. Man. Yeah, don't do that to Usher.
Yeah, nah.
Speaking of Usher and his classic albums, they said JD and Puffy, they got a Verzuz coming out. You know what I mean? I'm sure JD gonna dig into some Confessions of Fire.
I love Puff, but I'm going JD, man.
I'm going Puff, man.
I'm going JD. I'm a South dude. I'm from North Carolina, but we still South.
Yeah.
Georgia, I gotta go with JD.
Did Verzuz miss the boat, or you think we still gonna tune in?
We tuning in for that.
For something if they catch one that big, the niggas will watch that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, Verzuz is fucking cooked. Verzuz is a dub.
But I heard they're gonna make it like it's more of a concert than a back and forth.
That's what it's been lately.
It's gonna be back and forth still, but it's gonna be like, yeah, you're right. Right about that. But he might bring Usher out. You know what I'm saying? To sing the song.
Make it super lit.
Okay.
Chris Brown out.
Oh yeah, that'll be like that.
Do the song.
That'll be like that.
That shit might be a good.
I heard they're gonna do it at Madison Square Garden, which is unfair. Let's talk about it. Like,
oh yeah, for JD, hell yeah, that's unfair.
What is that?
Hell yeah, that's unfair to JD.
Well, they can't do it in Atlanta.
They're in North Carolina.
They should do it.
Middle. You know what I'm saying?
Do it in LA. Do it in Hollywood.
Do it in DC, LA, something like that.
They should have somewhere.
Charlotte. Vegas.
Miami.
Do it in Miami. Do it in Vegas. Yeah.
Take it to Miami.
Niggas love a good excuse to go to Vegas.
Though. We East Coast, man. You got to do it on the East Coast.
They gotta give the West Coast niggas let them feel something.
Yeah, I was just say you just go to LA, man. We gonna hold it over there.
I went to their verse.
Dr. Dre ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, drag like he don't want to move.
Dre ain't gonna do nothing. Dre don't need.
He got the Apple Beats. Yeah, he don't even put his shit out. Yeah, I mean,
love Dre, man.
He's like, I found beats. Like I'm good. I got an extra billion.
Hey, he did what he did already. He's like, yo, you want me to be in the game forever?
Yeah, he off that. He chilling. Y'all's going on.
Sheesh.
Philly's
It's
on.
been beautiful.
Yo, can we get an update on the Philly Celtics score? Yeah, I mean,
The playoffs been beautiful. This been an amazing
Hardest.
basketball to watch.
It's 98-81. Philly's up.
Oh,
what quarter we in?
What quarter is it?
For the 8 minutes.
Philly's up by
pack 'em
10.
up. Yeah,
Let's go.
they up 17.
I just want to say I was in a group chat screaming Philly still gonna win this series.
Oh, you
when Boston was up 2-1.
Oh, you was promoting that.
I want you to scroll back into the group chat.
I'm gonna go back and look at that.
When you niggas was speaking as if it was over.
I heard about y'all group chat, man. I heard y'all group chat get a little crazy.
Get crazy.
Man. Get a little wild.
I will say, if the Sixers can win this series, this will be really big for Harden's legacy. Like, he needs this.
Is Harden not grabbing his nuts right now?
He is.
Like, stand up. Like, Harden is here for his legacy on your ass,
He is here
son.
for his legacy. He is here.
The last game, that whole fourth, and Embiid was getting raped and stifled by Horford.
Harden said, I got it. Jesus Christ, I got it.
Fuck. What are we talking about?
Is the Warriors cooked?
Harden about to beat Charles Barkley, man.
Wow. So you just said it's no chip happening. You don't think it's happening? Ever? When Embiid and Maxey?
Let me ask you this. Is he closer to his prime or closer to over the hill?
Definitely closer to over the hill.
I will say this. If the Sixers, as good as Jimmy Butler has been playing, I don't think they can beat the Sixers this year. If the Sixers do, or the Celtics, whoever comes out is going to the chip. I don't think I fuck with Jimmy. You can even argue Buckets. Jimmy Buckets. He's probably the best player in the playoffs right now, like playing the best. But I can't, like, Caleb Martin and Gabe Vincent is not going to get you through Embiid and Harden, like, and Maxey. Like, I can't go for that, bro.
All Harden has to do is stop going to Vegas, B.
Yeah.
Like,
but he went to Vegas and got 40 though. Doc said
he go to Vegas after the 40?
It was before the 40.
It was before the 40. After the 40.
It was before because they packed up the Nets in 4 days. So he went there. He asked Dio, "Can I go to Vegas?" He went to Vegas. Doc said, "Do your thing." Then he dropped 40.
And then he had nothing left. For 2
days.
Nothing left for 2 days. It was over. That was 20. He had 20.
He had nothing left for 2 days. Yeah. Then you came back. Bro, how is Harden now?
33. He's young.
Oh,
he's still
got time left.
Yo, Fims. He's technically he's not young,
years,
bro.
I mean, but he's 2 years younger than not,
bro.
Dirt.
For a man that's been going to Vegas and fucking whores constantly and drinking, getting fucking smacked for the past 10 years and blowing M's.
What you mean? You be on lean?
No, I'm to getting smacked. He's
smacked.
Drinking alcohol. Lord knows what Harden doing.
Okay.
He's super lit. He's blowing $100 million every other year. Like, Harden is not in top condition.
Oh, he's not in good shape. Like
his
he's one of them
niggas. Rappers.
Yeah, his 33 is a 39. Easy.
He's definitely playing himself in the shit. I don't think Harden spends any time in the gym at all.
Like Harden is basically John Wall with an extra step back. You feel me? Like if
John Wall ain't no good no more,
he's done for. Too much rose ball.
In Harden's defense, in Harden's defense,
Mr. Roseball, John Wall, the god. He's bigger than Roseball than he was ever on the court.
Yeah. In Harden's defense, though, even though he's not in he's never in shape. Like, he's still got basketball IQ, and for the fact that he was able to transition his game to lead the league in a sense, I'll give him that.
Harden is so nice that he's so heady. Like, he doesn't have to be in top physical condition.
Yeah, he savant with his shit.
Yeah, he's a brain with the rock, but. He's got about a year or two of he's.
Imagine if Harden, no homo. imagine if Harden like took his physical shit
Like Steph or
like
something.
Steph or LeBron, even Westbrook. Like I seen the shit nigga Westbrook. Like that nigga say, I know he don't work on his jump shot, but that nigga is running the sand. He working out. He's in tip top shape. He reliable. One thing niggas say Westbrook, he going. I've never looked at Westbrook like yo, he look gas. Like I'm like yo, stay playing like he's the first quarter. Like he's a nut. Like he's running too fast in the fourth. Like slow the fuck down. Like, but I will say like at least I know Westbrook. I know you're not working on your jump shot, but you working on your physical fitness. Like if we could get Harden to get like that, oh my god,
late, bro.
It's
Harden got that mellow swag, like yo.
He's just he's just nice.
NBA player, part
Part real nigga.
In the part real nigga, part rapper, connoisseur.
Like I'm nice at ball. Like it's
He's trying to buy like Luka. New paddock.
I think Luka at 33 might not be in the league.
Record, with them in the studio at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
He got practice at 6. Like
I think niggas like him, niggas like Luka might got about maybe 10 left in the league. Luka already says like I don't know, I'm definitely not playing a 35. Like I'm not playing a 38 like
Luka's definitely listening to rap music.
He's listening to rap, he's drinking beers after the game. Luka's drinking beers and eating bullshit like during the season. Like he don't
though, man. I'm gonna say something that's like I'm not qualified to even speak right now. I'm a big basketball fan, but my shit is boxing. Like I be into boxing, but you know, he really be putting me on the basketball talk. I wouldn't be able to sit here right now. You know what I'm saying? But Harden to me, I don't know, man. It's like he's one of them players that's just like he's great. His talent is great. You know what I'm saying? But I think the best on behind him.
Yeah. That's not even a debate. It's definitely behind him.
The best is definitely behind him. It's just the fact that he got a squad right now that he can be he could be and still get the chip. You feel me?
I feel like this is probably ever since the Houston Chris Paul shit, this is probably his best chance to get
the
chip.
Spots, beat
I want Chris Paul. I want Chris Paul to get one.
Oh, all your niggas
over
do.
Harden.
All you North Carolina niggas do.
We want Chris Paul to grab one, bring it on home.
I mean, y'all too.
I had to remind Phil last week that he doesn't know Chris Paul personally. Like, yo, Chris Paul don't know you, right?
Oh, he take that shit serious.
I seen him play since he was 18. He know me. We know each other. That's what you talking about.
Are the Warriors finished? They down 3-1. Is it over?
Yeah. It's over.
Yeah.
So
if you think LeBron is about to give up a 3-1 lead,
nah, I don't think so.
Get the fuck out. Yo, that old nigga will pull a 50 ball out on you before he give up a 3-1 lead.
He gonna shoot every time.
He will pull out a 50 ball out his ass before he give up a 3-1. Not LeBron.
So let me ask y'all this then. What's the championship?
Look, man, my pick is still my pick. Phoenix and Philly going to the chip. My pick is still my pick. I've been my pick.
That's the chip. Phoenix and Philly.
Who we got though? Who you got in that? We got it. We got it on
healthy Chris Paul. I'm going Phoenix. If Chris Paul's not healthy, it's definitely Philly.
Oh.
I like Lakers and I like Philly.
Okay, so
Lakers and Philly.
Philly is a real deal contender.
He was not screaming Philly when the playoffs started, guys.
I wasn't. I'm not even going to front. I'm just looking at the Knicks are cooked. Sorry. Like, I'm just gonna stay.
They are fucking done.
I don't want to shit on the Celtics.
I like Randall though. I like Randall.
You like Randall? You gotta back him up.
Why do you like? Why do you like Randall?
Why do you like Randall? He's just a nut.
When I first seen him
play,
I
can't stand that nigga game.
When I first seen him play right, they was like, "This dude nice." I'm like, he's trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then since that moment, he been dropping buckets on people. I thought he was nice.
He just not in the playoffs.
Not when it matters. Not when I need him to be nice.
He's good in the regular season. In the playoffs, he has the worst field goal percentage out of any like qualified player in history.
Oh,
it's like 20%, some nasty shit.
Yo, that is
it's crazy. It's a nasty.
What is that? Depression?
Certain niggas' games don't translate to the playoffs. Like when now,
everybody's playing for real.
Yeah, we playing for real. You're playing good defense.
I gotta guard you every single game. I know everything you've been doing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're not gonna just bully through niggas. Like if you can't really go get a bucket, like it's quiet for you. Like niggas like them, D-Book, obviously because of Durant gravity, he's flourishing. But like if you're not even a great good a bucket, nigga, it shows. Even Steph, to an example, Steph need a lot of screens to get his shit off. Like niggas be talking that off the dribble shit. Like I like Steph, but like it showed. Anthony Davis, he couldn't get by the nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go to the cup. Y'all only needed one.
So
you doing all this crazy shit. What are you doing? You only need 1 point. You doing all this other crazy shit. Like, and then Draymond too. You got the ball. Go up. Like, listen. I think what the Warriors done, see niggas gonna start taking a step back, looking at this 3-point shit. Like, all right, like Is niggas are so 3-centric that we start forgetting like the basic shit. Like an easy 2, I'll take that. Draymond had the ball at the rim with Schroeder on his head.
I'm gonna tell you what happened, right?
He's supposed to go back up. He passed the shit back to Steph who did some nasty step back shit. This what I've seen a lot of times. Like, that's not it.
This is what I think happened, man. I think what happened to them was what happened to the Linsanity. They figured them niggas out. They figured them out. They figured their whole game play out.
This part of it niggas is figured out. Part of it niggas is old. Clay playing hero ball because he wanna honor Kobe legacy and all some of that shit. You ain't honoring this shit. Oh, you ain't seen the interview? Yeah, before the series started, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna play the hardest I ever played. I wanna honor Kobe and Gigi." He was like, "I've been dreaming all my life to play the Lakers in the playoffs." Yeah. So I think
has he never played the Lakers in the playoffs his whole life?
So I think this is his first time. So I think this is why he's like,
"Oh damn."
Who knows? You know what I mean?
But why is he buffing Kobe all of a sudden? Like, what?
Because
they part of the Mamba disciple lineage. We don't know you.
Kobe
we don't know you, champ.
No.
Stop.
And Clay defense because his father played for the Lakers, and they showed, like, I watched, they did a whole little special about him. Michael Thompson had Clay around Kobe, you know what I'm saying, when he was younger and shit, because he was doing commentary for the Lakers. So he met Kobe, grew up, you know what I'm saying, idolizing him. So Clay was talking about, like, I'm taking this serious.
You ain't known as a Mamba disciple, Clay.
Clay, not Devin Booker.
The Mamba disciples is Book and Tatum. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows who the Mamba disciples is. They get the credit for being Mamba disciples.
Kyrie, to an extent.
Clay Thompson, even though I fuck with Clay Thompson, I fuck with Clay Thompson. I got a lot of respect for Clay Thompson.
Okay.
But you're not a Mamba disciple.
Has he been playing extremely dirt, too? Can we be objective and say that?
Oh, man. I'm not here for Clay slander. But I mean,
he's been dirt.
Shit comes off.
He's been suspect. He's been nasty. Be like them 2 shits he shot last night was crazy. Nigga, Steve Kerr was like, "Really? That's what we doing?" Nigga, Steve dropped to his knees like, "Nah, bro." Like, and it's hard with Clay because it's like you've seen this shit go in, but it's like
tell Clay he can't. Don't shoot that. It's Clay Thompson.
But he wasn't even sending like one shit. He was like fading out of bounds. Like it was nasty. It was time left one. It wasn't even so much that the shot was bad. It was like when he took it. Like don't take it when it's 12 seconds off on the shot clock. We're trying to run the shit down.
Is Clay going irrational confidence for his legacy right now?
It's definitely going irrational hero confidence
for his own legacy.
He wants a max deal. Don't forget at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit online. You know what I mean?
Right now, niggas care about money though. When you got all that money, man.
What?
It's about legacy and the bread. Niggas want to be known as a nigga.
I'll be honest, man.
You say that, but
I'm from around the way. I don't care about no. If I got 100 million,
you
got 100 million.
Do these niggas? See, that's the thing. I gotta pause you right there. Y'all niggas keep saying these niggas got 100 million, but how many times have I just watched a show on ESPN called Broke? These niggas don't have 100 million. Niggas is getting stolen from. After your shit end, you got like the expenses are still here. You got to keep it going. So I can't really. You can't
everybody knows what
that.
you mean. So the government need theirs. Don't forget taxes. Right, Don't forget the agent.
Like you hear $140 million contract. That's really 40 going to you over a certain time, and then like
physical training.
Yeah, like it's a lot. Like it's a lot go into that. We done seen the biggest niggas lose it. Antoine Walker, he said I made $150 million. You know what I mean? I'm just living in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like shit was fucked up.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
If Iverson wouldn't have had the lifetime shit, he'd have been there. I remember he was living in the Motel 8 when I first
seen that happen so many times. As soon as a nigga get out, as soon as you stop playing and that check that income stop, and it get dark fast.
And the NFL, like you see that shit is regular.
You know how that works. And Nando told me this back in the day, man. That work like people usually live whatever means they make. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like saving a bunch of bread.
You got $1,000, right? If your net is $1,000, you're gonna live like you got $1,000.
Yeah.
Your rent gonna be about $400-500.
Yeah.
You spend about $200 in groceries. You're gonna spend another $200 on your kids. Got $100 left. If your net is $100,000, guess what? Your crib, you're gonna have a couple of them joints. That's gonna come out 30-40. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't crazy.
20-30 over here. You're gonna spend 15 over here. Now you got $6,000 left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It can get dark quick.
That's how people live, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For
sure. So it's rare that you live below their means.
But that's ridiculous. I ain't gonna never in my life have no hundreds of M's and then. But I
be down on my dick when it's over.
That don't make no sense. But to be fair, you know what I'm saying? I ain't come out at 18 with 20, 30, 40, 50 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And at the same time. And at the same time, these brothers are just they're not learning other entrepreneurial life skills and things like that.
I don't know. All you doing is playing basketball. And letting niggas tell you what to do with your bread.
So when the music stops, it's like, all right, no more checks. I don't know nothing about how to make any other type of money.
I don't even know how to keep my money.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
You don't know nothing,
I don't know how to
bro.
put a ball in the basket.
Yeah,
and get a check.
And it's, like I said, it's even worse for the football niggas. Their career is even shorter.
Right.
There's no guaranteed bread. They getting hit.
All the time.
They getting way less bread. You know what I mean? Like bro just said, no guarantee. Like you said, you don't know nothing about no money management shit. Like you set 19, 20, 21, you getting a bunch of
you
bricks.
marry the right joint.
All you do is just go buy a new Benz. You know what I mean? That's the first thing niggas do. Just give me a European car.
Did. You know what I mean?
Get a house and then that's it. Spend a bunch of money on bitches. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man.
Trisha. Wanna wrap this joint up?
Yeah, we're ready to wrap it up. So listen, Swift, every week we got a segment where we talk about what we're all set on. You know, the name of the show is We're All Set. So we just say what we don't like. It could be anything. Idea, thing, philosophy.
Well,
so,
what we don't like.
Yeah, what we're good on. What a trend. Something
what are we
that we
packing
want to
up?
end. Yeah, what we want to pack up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start it off. And I'm all set on Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole, I don't know what the fuck you been doing out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, spend $500,000 on Ice Spice to come watch you play basketball. Like niggas said, you could have bought a slice of pizza. Like, you had 0 points yesterday.
Nike Tech.
You was crying with a Nike Tech. You know what I mean? You could have went Nike Tech and got a slice. You just spent $200 and probably could have clipped. You know what I mean? And you've been playing dirt. And now the Warriors dynasty is over. You probably going to get sent somewhere. Who knows? And that's just it, man. You got to do better, bro. All set on Jordan Poole, man. Rich, what you all set on?
Dynasty over is crazy.
It is.
Wow.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, man, I must say, I'm not even boom. I'm all set on the media coverage surrounding Jokic and the forearm shiv that he gave the fucking Suns owner. And y'all niggas trying to act as if this shit was just normal. Fams, mushed a fan in the crowd, and y'all just let it ride. Y'all ain't gonna suspend him. Nothing.
Suspend that thug.
Ant-Man.
He's a thug.
He's a goon and a thug from Serbia.
A goon, bro.
Yo.
We don't need that shit. We don't need that in today's NBA, bro.
Yo,
I was scared when I seen that shit. I'm like, yo, I
don't never seen nothing like it.
I don't know if I want to go to the game.
Giant. He's 7 feet tall.
Big ass nigga.
He forearm shivved the fan. Yeah. And not only my all set isn't even for Jokic because of course he's a scumbag, but it's the coverage, the media, the Stephen A's of the world, the JJ Redick's. It was business as usual.
Yeah.
Where's the outcry?
Yeah.
Your man Wiggins threw a chair, hit a nigga by accident. He got criminal charges.
Criminal charges.
If Jokic looked like Embiid and shivved a nigga in the stands, it would be over.
Yeah, let that Draymond would have got fined 100 and suspended.
Yo,
2 games.
Been out for the playoffs.
That nigga 2 games.
You forearm shivved a fan, bro.
It's thuggery. It's really thuggery.
Yo, when they seen the replay, right, and my niggas was like, yo, that wasn't nothing. He's 7 feet tall, 280. If he moves his arm like this, that shit, you feeling that shit, bro. That wasn't no light.
That's crazy.
It was almost like assault. It looked like assault to me.
He gave him one of these.
It looked like assault.
Criminal charges for that goon Jokic.
He's a goon.
He's a goon, bro.
I'm tired of the skewed media coverage. We're not doing that. That was an act of goonery, thugism. He should have been suspended. It's crazy how y'all cover for the white man. I'm disgusted. It's deplorable, and I'm all set on that. Swift, what you all set on, man?
Man, I'm all set. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to go with one of the topics we talked about tonight. I'm all set on the Ebony K situation. And all like minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we got to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? Love your folks, man.
Yeah, no matter what the job. Love for the right reasons, man.
That's why we like what we like now. You know what I'm saying? Divorce rates, how that. I'm all set on that, man. Love who you love. Get somebody that's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that make you better and build and create your family. And let's keep it going, man.
You want to know? I feel like anything you pop out and get in them circles, and they're like, "What do you do? What do you do?" Now you're trying to say you want to judge me. Now you want to talk to me. Now you want to see who I know. You want to know how to deal with me. It's all this judgmental weirdo shit. Who you are determines how I talk to you now. We gotta separate from all that.
What we're gonna have is a bunch of single women, a bunch of mad men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitches asking you how many followers you got on the gram. Like, bro,
crazy.
Are you dumb or stupid? Like,
I'm all set on that, man.
Yeah.
Let's get right. Let's get in a better space.
Yeah, I mean, like, real shit over image and fluffery, man. Real talk.
Facts.
Appreciate you for pulling up, man.
Swift, thanks for pulling up.
Appreciate y'all, man. As always.
Good time, my brother. Thanks for sharing your story.